Okay, this is called runner stretch. So this is going to help to stretch out these hip flexor muscles right in the front here, and these can get really tight from the amount of time that we spend seated, or if we're doing a lot of cycling or running, a lot of motion where the knee is coming up to the hip, that can get kind of chronically shortened. So we don't want to be obviously in the pain when we're doing this stretch. We can have some discomfort, of course, but not pain. If you have anything that's shooting, stabbing, just something that doesn't kind of feel right intuitively, we're going to back off and then let's have a conversation about that. So from a side view here, basically what you're doing is you're trying to stretch out the back. So we're not too worried about the front in this particular stretch. We're trying to stretch out this back one. So from a side position, we're trying to keep our back straight. We don't want to dump forward into this position, and we don't want to be hyperextended way back here and put additional stress. So trying to stay fairly neutral up and down, straight in my lower back. And really, I'm trying to sink down. And the more that I sink, the more I can feel that stretch. So for me right now, that's a pretty darn good stretch there. I can get my hands here. I want to make sure I'm breathing while I'm doing this, right? I don't want to be holding my breath. I want to ideally try to hold for a good maybe 30 seconds each side. From the front, it kind of looks like this. So again, one leg in front, I'm kind of coming straight. I'm not trying to dump forward and I'm not trying to extend backwards, trying to be straight as I can there. And then obviously we want to do both legs. So again, we're working the back, rear leg here. I'm not too worried about the front. We're not trying to stretch the front. We're stretching the back. So holding in this position, again, for me, right there, that's a good stretch. Trying to keep my back neutral, not bending back, not bending forward. And this, if you can hold for a good 30 seconds, maybe a couple of reps each time, each side. And then maybe you can do that a couple, 2 or 3 times a day, depending on how you feel. Okay, so runner stretch. Again, no significant pain. If you have any questions, let's go over it, but this should help to